Welcome back to ACT Math Quick Hits, where you can make one quick change by watching these videos. It doesn't cost you any money, it costs you only a little bit of time, and you're going to help improve your math score on the ACT. So here's our rundown of the math section of the ACT, and let's get back into it for today. All right, so today we have which of the following expresses 40 degrees in radians. So this is just a conversion problem, obviously taking degrees and turning it into radians. So you'll have to know a little bit about, or remember a little bit about the conversion. So if you rotate 180 degrees, that's the same as rotating pi radians. So we could put this down here, right? If we rotate 180 degrees, that's the same as doing pi radians. All right, so what that means for us is we're starting with degrees. We want to get to radians, so we need to cancel our degrees. So we've talked about this before. Whenever I need to cancel a unit, right, I need that unit to be in the denominator of a fraction that I multiply it by. And the fraction we multiply this by is, all right, well, there's 180 degrees in every pi radian. So now when I do my multiplication, my degrees will end up canceling. Let's grab another color to show that. Right, so when I multiply these things together, we didn't grab another color. That's awesome. My degrees will cancel here and here. And then so now we just are left with our calculation, right? If let's say we just multiply our fractions straight across, we end up with 40 pi over 180, right? Our degrees are gone. So we can reduce this fraction. And if we do reduce this fraction, we would get right? Our tens would cancel right away. So we have 4 over 18. And then we could reduce that. We would get 2 ninths, or 2 pi ninths, I should say. All right, but let's say you're having a brain fart and, reducing fractions isn't always your thing. Well, you could grab your calculator, either the Desmos or, we've seen here that since the Desmos isn't working yet, we could just use the scientific calculator, right? And you could take, what do we have? We had 40 divided by 180, right? And that gives us 0.2222, right? It's 0.2222 pi. Again, our pi does need to be in the numerator. So then what we could do is we could just check all of these fractions, right? We could check that 2 divided by 9 and see what that gives us. How about we do divided by instead of times? Right, 2 divided by 9. Right, we get 0.22222. Okay, that's the one we're looking for. But actually, if you look at our answer choices, ACT being crafty as it always is, right, it gives us a 2 in the numerator and then the 9 pi in the denominator. However, the pi needs to be in the numerator, right? As we saw from our conversion calculation here, right, we're multiplying pi radians over 180 degrees. So again, crafty as they always are, they're trying to mess with you by putting, pi in a different place, right? They invert the fraction here on C. So our correct answer for this one is B. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I know it's not the most fun or exciting stuff, but remember, your future self will be happy if you like and subscribe. That way you can keep on getting some extra practice on your math ACT.